Well, I can say I wouldn't be married without TCM. I was very extremely ambivalent about marriage. I didn't get married until I was 40. And I wasn't sure I wanted to even when I was doing it. Let's not tell my husband. No, he's aware of that because it was kind of written on my face. I didn't. He's really an angel. He is. So I think it took TCM for me to believe that I could trust somebody enough and be vulnerable to someone and have them see me not the good me, not the me who's all put together, the me who falls apart. And that when that happens, it's like not always pretty. And to have someone see that, I've been single all my life. I've dated people, and I lived with a couple of guys, but I hid from them. That's what I did, because I didn't believe that there was a way to be intimate with someone and still be myself. And so TCM helped me open up to that, and the truth that I'm discovering, now I've only been married for 3 years, and I got knocked up 2.5 months after our wedding, accidentally. So for most
No
of
one
our...
ever taught you about the birds and the bees?
I didn't know! It was a shock.
Pull out don't not working
pulling
anymore.
out doesn't work. I'm just telling you that right now.
Timing
It
off.
might be working right now, but it's not going to keep working. It has a failure rate, so... so for most of our marriage, it's been about being pregnant, and of course, I suffered terrible postpartum depression and anxiety. And so the impact on our relationship has been quite significant. And so we use TCM. We actually do TCM sessions together to help try to process what this experience has been, and I honestly don't know what I would do in my relationship without TCM, to be clear. I really think that it's what helps me find my way to to intimacy. This is not something I was comfortable with or understood. I never knew how to do it. How do people do that? I see closeness in couples, and I go, wow, that's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. So I think TCM has helped that tremendously. Also, with being a mother, I struggled so much. I did not want to be a parent, and I don't know how. I don't understand. When I go to the other side, I want to ask why me when so many people want it so badly. It's not fair. That being said, what I decided I wanted was I want a close relationship with my daughter as much as she'll want with me. Who knows? And so how do I find my way to that? And TCM helps me with that too. It's not something that I have a model for with my mom. So I kind of feel like TCM is my lifeline in my relationship to my spouse and my daughter. Oh, thank you. That's the truth.
So I'll just add one small piece about how it's impacted my relationship to my daughter. Is I have this picture on my, the wallpaper, my phone, and it's a picture of her looking up at me like this. And every time I see that picture, it reminds me to ask the question, "Hi, Mommy, what do you want me to believe about myself in the world?" And it has me be a lot more intentional about that because she's so impressionable. And so I think TCM has made me a better listener and just more deliberate about shaping her beliefs and identity, because I'm the person that she's looking up to. And she's always looking for, how do I respond? And that's given me incredible courage. Whenever I even come out here on stage, my knees still buckle when I come out on stage. I'm nervous back there. I got a heater like at my armpit going like this because, I'm sweating. I'm like, I get nervous. But what gives me the courage is I imagine that she's watching. And what would I want her to see? And when I'm in my worst moments at home, it's not that I never snap. We all have those parenting moments. But it helps me a lot gather myself because she's always watching. And I guess that's what I would say it's really impacted my listening skills, my ability to be in rapport with her, because I thought one of the greatest book titles is like How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk.
Oh, I
Great
bought
book.
that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And
That
a
was
lot
such
of the
a great
principles
title.
that they teach are some similar things that you learn in TCM. So it's really amazing what happens to your listening, and listening generates generosity. And instead of trying to get her to do stuff, now we're in cooperation. And that just doesn't apply to parenting; it applies to every relationship. So I'd say that's how it's impacted.
I don't know. I still think you try to get me to do stuff. Just kidding. She doesn't.